All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Wayne's World Garage. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday here in Maryland. It's hot here. It's Maryland hot. So Maryland hot means it's 95 and 95. 95 degrees temperature and 95% humidity. And guess what? That's what happens in August. And Wednesday means we go to the sawmill. Today, with any luck, we'll be making 2x12's out of some white oak logs. Now, white oak is the Maryland state tree. Who knew that? Who knew that? So I brought these logs to the mill maybe a year and a half ago, and we're finally getting around to milling them. So let's see how that goes today, and hopefully we'll get some nice 2x12's and drag them on home. Well, clearly, this is not a 12-foot long white oak log. It's a 17-foot long or 16.5-foot long poplar log, which we dug out. All right, a little bit of change of plans here. Pete wanted to get some 4x8's for his buddy up in Western Maryland, well, Westminster anyway. So, because he needs them for a hay wagon. So instead of the 2x12s, which we were thinking we might do, we're building 4x8s. We're cutting 4x8s. So the good news is we got a nice poplar log. They're easy to cut, and we'll be done real quick. So that's the story. Okay, just a quick intermission / commercial break before we get back to sawmilling. Remember about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, we had this big storm, lots of damage. This is our creek that goes behind our house, and we've got a bridge going over it. We call it Log Bridge. There was a log jam at Log Bridge, and we all pick on young kids today. What we did is we recruited young Jason, who was one of the neighborhood kids, 15 years old, to help us out. He stepped up to the plate, jumped in the water, mucked through the muck, put the winch line around this thing, and after we put the winch line around this log jam, we pulled it out. So, good job, Jason. Thanks for your help. It's positive. It's exciting to see youngsters sometimes today helping out and doing things that they don't always want to do. It's not fun getting muddy. What you don't see is when we get done with this, clearing this log jam out, Jason and I spent another hour and a half, and it was 95 degrees, 95% humidity, clearing out trees that had fallen down on one of the other paths. So he's learning. He's a good sport and a big help. Hey, and by the way, hit the subscribe button, the thumbs up, and leave a comment, please. For some reason, my subscriber count is not continuing to go up as much. We're trying to, get 10 million subscribers like Hoovie's Garage. Why is that so popular? I don't know. Anyway, hey, back to the sawmill. Thanks for watching this stuff, guys. So the nice thing is that even though this is a 16-foot long log, it's not 30-inch diameter. So it's relatively easy for Alan, Matt, and Doug here to flip this thing and roll this thing and make a nice square cant out of it. So it's not a whole lot of cut. So it's a pretty easy log. What you didn't see is before we started doing this, we changed a couple of the bits, actually 5 or 6 of the bits, and we sharpened the blade to make it cut a little bit quicker. Okay, well, we haven't shown or talked about this thing in a while, but this is the power plant for our sawmill. It's a Minneapolis Moline HEB engine. It's a 605, 605 cubic inches. It's a six-banger, okay, 6 cylinders. Dual carburetor, no turbocharged, no supercharged, low compression. It runs well. It runs really great. Oil pressure, says, wow, it looks kind of low. We're only running maybe 15 psi oil pressure. That's what these guys ran. They're low RPM engines. Good engines, reliable, starts like a champ. Never had a problem with it. Let's hope it goes for a lot of years in the future. So that board that Alan and Doug just pulled off, okay, is the right thickness, but we're going to save that to last, and when we get done, we'll square it up, and that'll be one of the 4x8's that we need for this guy. right, well, watch your fingers. There's the first finished board that this guy needs. And you might be able to see towards the right, we kept a tractor there with the forklifts, so we can just get these things out here pretty quickly. So there you go, a nice piece of 4x8. Why don't you go to Home Depot and see what that bad boy costs? Holy smokes. All right, so now that Doug has a nice cant cut, can't remember his big block of wood, which is square on 4 sides. It's easy as pie. I don't know how to make pie, so it can't be that easy. But it's relatively easy, okay, to finish cutting the 4x8s for this guy. All you gotta do is measure them, zip them through the saw, and there you go. Well, here you are. This is the last one to cut. And you may recall this was one of the first ones. It was kind of the side of the vlog. And what Doug decided to do is he knows it'll be big enough to get 8 inches out of it. So now we've got a nice 4x8 piece of log, and he's going to square it up. So all you got to do is cut the bark sides off, and we'll be good to go. And the guy just needs 3 pieces. So then we're done, and then it's time for lunch. All right. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this. We hope you enjoyed it. Please do me a favor. We're trying to increase the subscriber membership. So subscribe to this thing. It's free. And give it a thumbs up. We're trying to get more people to view our videos too. And leave a comment. Thanks so much. You guys have a great day.